going on YouTube? This is Siren here, and today I'm doing an updated deck profile of my Maiden Neo-Nectar deck, featuring the Stride units, so I'm actually very glad that the trial decks actually came with the Stride units I need, and I'm glad that also the Maidens actually got a little bit more support for their subclan. So that's one thing I'm very happy about. Crap. Hold up. Ow. Alright, so without any further ado, let's get on with the deck profile. So, I'm still going to start off with my main starter, Maiden of Physalias. She's kind of very generic to a Maiden series. The other one is Uzu. Only her ability triggers is there's a generation break. If you have a face-up G unit in your G zone, or your face-up G unit in your Vanguard circle. So, either way you look at it, it's not actually a bad thing. It's kind of a bit of a gimmick. But, yeah. So, I already explained it to her on my last video, so that's just my starting Vanguard right there. For triggered lineups, I play 4 heals, the new Fairy Light Dragon, 4 crits, and 8 stands. I figure I try this out the best way I can, because I know I'm a very aggro person who likes to, attack, very viciously. But, I figure why not give it a bit of a flavor, just try stands for a change, especially if one that has a generation break ability on it. So, yeah, that's my lineup for grade 0s. I'm sorry I'm not going to take much time explaining it, because people don't want to hear me jab a lot. So, for my grade 1s, I'm running 4 of the 8K Vanillas, Dian's, because she's just a maiden. She's a maiden. My deck's basically a maiden themed deck, basically. So that's what, it has to have maiden in its name, to me, just like Jewel Knights have to have a name in its name. And like Silverthorns, and, all that Yuki Stiff kind of thing. Alright, but anyways, next up, I have, of course, I like to be very competitive, so I'm running 4 perfect guards of Blossom Rain, 4 Cherry Stones, 4 Cherry Bloom, and finally the new one, Maiden of Safflower. This is the funny thing about her, though, is that when she gets attacked, she gains 5,000 power, so it makes her 11k defender. So that's kind of a bit of an interesting, but that's what you expect to have a Thorn. So for grade 2s, I'm running the 10k vanilla for them. Blossoming Maiden Cela. I like Kira a lot better, but Kelly will have to do the best. Kelly will have to do the best or something. Next, I run 4 copies of Cherry Bloom for Cherry Stone. And then finally, 3 copies of the new generation break unit, Maiden of Gladiolus. The funny thing about her, this deck does revolve around a lot of Spirit Callings. So for her ability is, when this unit is boosted, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your other rear guards, search your deck for up to 1 card of the same name as that unit. Call it to rear guard and shuffle your deck. But it requires only 1 counterblast. But, like I said, this deck tends to call upon the same units over and over again. Like Cherry Stone's ability to summon Cherry Bloom, then Cherry Bloom summons Cherry Stone. Gladius can summon whoever the hell you want. Physalias allows you to just look at the top 5 cards for a grade 1 and rest it. So, in that case, that's not really a bad thing. Just, I thought it was pretty cool. And for grade 3s, I'm running 4 copies of the Maiden of Venus Trap, Muse. Last time I did a Maiden deck, I had Reverse. But since Reverse is kind of getting out of the question, and Limit Break is starting to die down, why not make the most of it by playing a Maiden card called a Muse? So her active ability is you counterblast 1, and you can raise her attack by 200, of course. And her auto ability is her Limit Break. Her Limit Break is you counterblast 1. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if I do pay the cost, I look at top 5 cards for a Neo-Nectar for 1 card of the same name as the card on your rear guard, in your Vanguard or rear guard circle, among them, and Superior Call it. Then shuffle your deck. But sometimes that can also be a risk taker, but it also helps you in the long run, considering that you keep constantly shuffling your deck over and over again. I dig it. And here's the new Maiden cards. Ranunculus, Flower Maiden Ahsha, or Ahsha. I prefer I call her Ahsha. And the funny thing about her, this one has the actual gold sign on it. So I don't know if that's considered lucky. I heard that's cost a lot of money. But she's a Generation Break unit, Generation 2 Break unit, Generation Break 2 unit. And that ability is, let me grab one of these for you. All your units get the continuous ability for Vanguard or Rearguard. During your turn, if you have a unit with the same name as this card on your Vanguard or Rearguard circle, this unit gets plus 5,000. So that would be like an easy bonus, but I don't think that's just a rarity anybody can activate. Now, her auto ability is that you can blast 1 during your turn. When your G unit strides, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your rear guards, search your deck for up to 1 card the same name as that unit, call it to rear guard. Shuffle your deck afterwards. And that unit gets plus 2,000, 2k until the end of the turn. So that's what I think. She's kind of like a break ride if you think about it, but she's for a stride ride, I don't know. I'm still trying to get the hang of the stride, honestly, but I dig it. So for my extra deck, I call it now. It's kind of weird having an extra deck in Vanguard, but oh well. You gotta start with something. I'm actually running the top monster in the deck, Flower Princess of Spring Arborea. Her ability is, when this unit attacks hits a Vanguard, choose one of your rear guards, and you search your deck for up to 1 card the same name as that unit, call it to rear guard, and shuffle your deck afterwards. And that unit that is called from the deck gets plus 2,000 in the turn. So that's just, as long as her attack gets through, that's, what's going to happen. And that's just kind of a rarity if you know how to find the right cards, such as a rare. And finally, Harmonic Messiah. It's generic stride grade 4 unit. He gets the boost. He gets the boosting, becomes Nectar, blah blah blah, and triple drive. So, yeah, that's the deck for today. I'm sorry I couldn't easily pronounce some of the words or easily explain normally how I usually do it, but I noticed I'm trying to keep my videos down by 10 minutes at least, so that's why I'm trying to hurry and jumble all this up together in the best way I can and not speak off terms. So, yeah. That's what I did, and I hope you guys like this deck profile. I really love it. I dig it, and it's very much updated up to the core with the new formats going on. Now that Gear Chronicles and Royal Paladins are out, I hope Nectar can become a bigger threat than them too, because Gear Chronicles is a piece of shit. Royal Paladins, the new ones, are just shit. I'm sorry, I have my own personal opinions. I think Nectars are very awesome. I'm very prideful with that, so just saying, just speaking on my terms, everyone has their own thoughts. So anyways, guys, that's my deck profile. Anyways, leave a comment down below and tell me what you guys think, if this can be changed up a bit, if you guys have your own thoughts, if you guys run your own similar deck to this. Let's just start a discussion video, a discussion going on. So anyways, this is Siren, aka the Shadow Moon Siren. I have my own little aliases here once in a while. And remember to subscribe, like this video, comment down below, and stay tuned for more videos coming up pretty soon. I know I have my computer's acting up, so let's just see how we're going to go through this. And I swear to God, everybody, I will make my videos on time if I have to wake up in early as dawn, the ass crack of dawn, to make these for you. So I'm very sorry if it's so late. I know I've been pissed, but my computer sucks ass anyways. So anyways, guys, that's all I have time for my videos, and have a great week. Have fun, keep playing Vanguard, and just be yourself, and see you around.